Joining us now is the President of the Confederation of Indian Industry, Adi Godrej. Mr. Godrej, appreciate you joining us. The Parliament really working overtime this evening to ensure that crucial economic legislations are cleared. The banking bill is done. The companies bill is currently being debated. Your first thoughts, sir? Mr. Godrej, can you hear me? Mr. Godrej, can you hear me? All right, let's wait till we reconnect with him, but let's hear out some prominent industry voices on the banking bill provisions. Listen in.
We do need more competition. There is competition in the sector and more competition helps. There is a view that new players bring new ways of doing things and innovation, and I think that has some merit because there will be some that may have an agricultural focus, otherwise others that have more of an electronic banking focus, and those sort of innovations could also be reasons why you want more players. What we need is more capital, and that capital, if it isn't going to come into the government-owned sector, because it has to then come out of the fisc if it's going into the government sector, then could well be towards new banks who are free to go out and get the money from the capital markets.
I would say that these moves are in the right direction and nothing much is going to change except that it's a very positive thing for new banks to come in. Banking license can't be free for all, obviously, and we have to make sure that we have banking system which is viable. And that viability means that you can't also have too many banks which are not able to perform as per the criteria laid down. So you have to be careful.
Well, the former RBI governor there speaking on the banking amendment bill being passed by Parliament. Adi Godrej, the President of the Confederation of Indian Industry, joins us as well. Mr. Godrej, Parliament working overtime to ensure that crucial economic legislation is passed. The companies bill is currently being debated on. The banking bill is done, has been cleared by the Lok Sabha. So the reform process, the reform agenda continuing.
No, I think it's very refreshing to see that the Parliament has taken up and passed several of the pending points of legislation, and it's very good to hear that the banking bill has been passed today. I think we clearly need more facilities in terms of banking in the country. This will allow both international banks, Indian banks to operate in a stronger manner, and as the economy picks up, I think the financial services sector needs to expand widely.
Mr. Godrej, corporates are now allowed to actually apply or seek a bank license. Would you be interested at all in this space, sir?
No, I think we'll stick to the knitting and we'll let others get into banking, and I'm sure many people would like to, and many people who are not fully banks yet would like to become banks. I think there are many people internationally also who would like to get into the sector. But as the Godrej Group, we wouldn't go into banking.
Okay, you wouldn't be keen on a bank license. But Mr. Godrej, other crucial bills, the pension and the insurance bills are now going to be taken up only in the next session of Parliament. And the government has also accepted the opposition's demand to take up the land acquisition bill in the next session of Parliament. Do you see that as being a significant dampener?
No, not really, because obviously not all the bills could have been passed in this session. Some will remain. But what I find very good is that Parliament is working overtime. Parliament is taking legislation, passing things quickly and not belaboring things very much.
All right, Mr. Godrej, appreciate you joining us here on CNBC TV 18 as always, sir. Thanks very much. The other big story today, of course, a non-story, in fact, because it was along expected lines. The Reserve Bank disappointed once again.